What's up, guys? So this is Chance here. I'm doing a remake of my update from earlier. There's lots going on today. I just lost my best friend at 12 years. It made me think that my girlfriend was a liar and a backstabber, and she's not. And his name was Ethan. Ethan, I trusted you, and the fact that you could betray my trust like you did hurt beyond words. The fact that you could sit there, tear me down, destroy me like you did hurt so much.
That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
Oh boy, Cyraxx is back again with some very important updates for all of us here in the swamp of 339. So I guess what we're gonna have to do is grab our popcorn, sit down, kick our feet up and relax after a hard day of work out there in the fields, because good old Cyraxx is back, standing on his soapbox, ready to let us know about how these dastardly trolls have been ruining his life. Now, it only took this long for Cyraxx to call out Ethan again, his little brother, if you will, the one buddy troll that has seemingly been there longer than anybody else. So I guess let's check those grievances out. Let's see what he's got to say. Let's see what is so absolutely bothersome to him that he has to come out of retirement to make a video about it.
And the fact that you couldn't even give her a fair chance to explain herself, I just don't get it. I asked you one thing, and you couldn't even fucking do that for me. I asked one thing of you, and you couldn't admit that you were wrong. You thought that you were right, but you weren't. Yura is not the bad guy here, Ethan. See now that the bad guy here was you. It breaks my heart because I called you my brother. I called you my best friend, and yet you stabbed me in the fucking back. Just really goes to show what kind of person you are when the chips are down, don't it, Ethan? It really fucking shows.
The best part is I actually do have a pretty close friend named Yura, and it's a guy, so I'm a little suspicious on that one, Cyraxx. I'm just messing around, but interesting stuff that of course he's gonna take some buddy troll, some online girlfriend if you want to call it that, over the word of his little brother Ethan, the guy that's been there with him since day one. What's going on, Cyraxx? Are you that desperate to have your wang touched that you're willing to throw the only people who have been your friends for all these years right into the trash? Of course he is. That's the Cyraxx way, and he'll come crawling back soon enough, though. We have heard this same old song and dance time and time again from Chance Wilkins. He burns these bridges and then quickly realizes that he needed that person in some capacity or the other, and will come crying back on the interweb saying, I'm sorry.
The fact that you could sit there and do that and hurt me, your best friend, by doing what you did, it's fucked up. But now I know, doing what you did, that destroyed me. That really and truly fucking hurt me, dude. Because mom saw you as a son, and I saw you as my brother. And you betrayed us both. You betrayed everyone by doing what you did. The fact that you couldn't even listen to those voice messages without thinking you were fucking right. You didn't even listen to them with an open fucking mind. You listened to them on 2 times speed, and then left the fucking group. When all I asked of you, man, was to please have an open mind, put all the bullshit aside, and to allow Yura to explain. And you couldn't do that. And I'm sorry things had to end the way they did, but what else can I expect from somebody that doesn't have anybody else's but his own interest at heart? Can't believe I trusted you.
The Goblin's manipulation tactics never seem to amaze me. Mom loved you like her own son. Oh God, who wants that, Cyraxx? I would be running for the hills just hearing that. But does anybody ever notice how any mild inconvenience in Cyraxx's life is a destroying moment for him? It destroys him. It absolutely rips his heart out. He never thought this could happen, even though these are the exact situations he seems to find himself in on a damn near daily basis, especially these days. Again, if Cyraxx was smart, he would just leave the internet and probably just cut off everybody he's been talking to for the past decade and just kind of start anew. But that's kind of hard when you're literally living in a place that is labeled as like a goblin sanctuary on Google Maps, and unfortunately your house address has been marketed so heavily that even the swamp has claimed it as its own. Feels bad, Cyraxx. Cyraxx being being upset that one of his buddies wouldn't fall into the troll here and support him getting screwed over is what it seems like, at least from the way Cyraxx is telling it, is absolutely devious. Absolutely makes no sense, Cyraxx, that you would get so upset for somebody trying to look out for you. But it's no wonder that nobody ever really tries to look out for you anymore. Look at how you repay them for that.
So, I'm literally remaking this video for like the third time today. But a lot's going on today that I'm not proud of, that I'm very upset and very angry about. Today I almost lost one of my best friends, Ethan, because of the name of Yura on Discord, Facebook, and Instagram. I had one of my friends do some digging, and I found out that photo of the cop car he sent me was from 8 fucking months ago. And yet you had the balls to sit there and lie to my face after I was honest with you 110%. 110%, I was straight honest with you. But yet, you couldn't show me the same courtesy because you're too busy being a liar? Or was it something more? You really are a piece of trash.
Ding ding ding, and the winner of the chicken dinner is Uncle Swampy D. How did I know within a video he would be back saying, "I'm sorry. She tricked me. She got me. The dastardly trolls got me. It's diabolical, boys. They just keep getting me." It's really sad to see somebody, especially the Goblin, who has basically nothing in his life, so willing to throw it all away over a girl he's never met, never seen, and likely doesn't exist. But of course, he was nothing but honest with them, and they lied to him. They lied to him.
You say you wouldn't have a reason to lie, but yeah, you would. Because you run with William Gloryhole and them, that's why. You're his little pawn. His little, chess piece to use. That's all you are to him, is a chess piece. A pawn. That's all you are. And you yourself can't even fucking see it. And that's what's so sad. You're so blinded by whatever it is that you're doing that you don't even see past your own bullshit. It really is sad. And to my brother Ethan, I apologize, man. I'm sorry for not listening to you when you were trying to tell me what was up. I apologize.
Damn, Cyraxx, you figured it all out, huh? It's always William Gloryhole, or N-Word Boy, or any of those folk, huh? Cyraxx is truly obsessed with these people. Maybe it's just because they've caused him all this harm, but he will say time and time again that he wants to be left alone. He wants nothing to do with you trolls. But day in and day out, here we are once again hearing Cyraxx complain and bring up the trolls. He can't seem to leave their names out of his mouth because he knows he has zero relevancy, zero talent, zero ability to bring an audience with his quote content, as he likes to call it, without these people instigating, making him rage out. And it has been a minute since he's yelled at anybody on the camera. That might be the only positive growth we've ever seen here, is that he can sometimes control himself a little bit. Cyraxx claiming anyone but himself are so blinded by delusion, blinded by the lies, so they just do these things unguided for a little bit of clout, a little bit of clicks and views, is the biggest projection I think I've ever heard from the Goblin's mouth. That's entirely what you do, Cyraxx. That's entirely your MO. You have lied, made up stories for so long that you believe them yourself, and now you're lost in the sauce.
But I will say this to everyone. I'm tired of being fucked over. I'm sick of it. I left YouTube to get away from the trolls, not to join them. I left YouTube to be able to live a normal life, not to be drugged back into this fucking bullshit. So as per usual, I'm going back to living my normal life. Away from the trolls, away from everything. And if you trolls don't like that, then, oh well, I don't fucking care. I'm gonna go back to continuing to living my normal life while you sit there and suffer with no content.
Now, you think anybody who's been dealing with trolling and bullies, whatever you want to call them, for this long would genuinely be over it, but Cyraxx is the first person to say it that I don't believe. Because if he was over it, like I've said probably 900 times in this series, he would just get the hell away from all of this. It's really not that hard. Again, you go away for like 6 months to a year, most of these people will forget about you because we're on to other things. Now, yes, you're always going to have those dedicated subgroup of trolls who are never going to let you alone, but you could probably lose a lot of this mob, if you will, if you just got the fuck off the internet. Like, it's really not that hard, Cyraxx. Anyways, he uploaded another video a couple of hours after this, and it's literally the exact same thing, complaining about this girl more. So let's check that out.
What's up, y'all? This is life update number 3.
So that was a fucking lie.
I've currently started on week 4 of my recovery and doing good. A few things did happen that I'm not too cool with, which is this chick named Yura, or she says her name is Yura. It's something completely different. It came into my life a few months ago, back after me and Kira split, and then me and her ended up together as of a few days ago. All for me to find out that she was a lying little bitch. Tried to turn me against one of my best friends of almost 13 years, which is my little brother Ethan, who everybody knows is old 45. Like, what the fuck, dude? The fact that y'all trolls came in and turned my way, tried to ruin my peace, tried to ruin what I'm trying to accomplish.
Now, of course, Cyraxx is lying right out the gate saying that this is update number 3, even though this is clearly like the 6th or 7th video we've covered since he's said he's gonna be gone. So he's been very active in the past 2 to 3 weeks. Don't let him try to fool you. But you all know that. You can just tune into Swampy D's channel and see that he's been fairly active. Cyraxx is genuinely the only human being on this planet, or goblin I should say, that can go on a break by himself and somehow still get catfished, somehow still get trolled, somehow still have several videos made about him. It's honestly really interesting to see his perception of time. 2-3 weeks is like 2-3 years for him.
It's not cool. But I did find out one useful thing through talking to her over the last few days. And it's something I found out today, actually. Eric Scrubbelow, who is a former friend and a former label owner with me, decided it would be funny to run his mouth about me behind my back. And to Eric, all I have to say to you is this, man. All these years of working with you, working beside you, befriending you, being a brother to you, you know, through good times, bad times, and you choose to do this and side with these scumbags, and it's not cool, man. It's fucked up what you did. At the end of the day, you made your choice. You made your choice to run with a crowd that is nothing but trolls. And you know what's sad? You don't even see what they do to other people. But I do.
Oh, of course. Somehow Eric Scrubbelow's being drugged back into here. Do we have to say the... Let's address the elephant in the room here, champ. You stole the name Cyraxx and even DJ Shadowblade from Eric Scrubbelow. Eric Scrubbelow felt bad for you. He wanted to give you a chance. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna be nice to this guy. I'm gonna let him pretend to be on my little record label I had at the time. And maybe, just maybe, make a little music with him. And you know what you did to repay him? You stole from him. You got all these trolls coming after him. And you made him look like an absolute idiot. So of course Eric Scrubbelow wants nothing to do with you. I'm not even sure I believe he has anything to do with any of this. But, you know, I could be wrong. I'm not gonna act like I know everything, like some people here.
Because you're so blind to everything. You're so blind to everything that's going on that you don't even see what's real anymore. And that's what's sad, man. You're so blinded by everything, and it's sad. And that's your choice, man. That's your choice to do that. I'm not gonna argue with you. If you want to run that route, that's on you, brother. Because I know who my real friends and family are, and you're not one of them. If anything, Eric Scrubbelow, you're dead to me.
Victory screech! Truly, Eric Scrubbelow lucked out by being disowned, if you want to believe Cyraxx's side of things, and he has been able to miss out on a lot of this BS, but I'm sure he's watching from afar, pointing and laughing, just like all of us are. And I'm sure he's probably watching this video, so what's up, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well. Check under your bed for bed bugs. I know Cyraxx has been sending his shooters out there. Of course, Cyraxx is going to end this out by crying some more about this girl. The fact that he still thinks it's a girl and not a catfish is actually sad, so let's get into it.
And I hate saying that, but you made your choice. Other than that stuff going on, I'm doing pretty good. It does hurt to know that Eric chose to go that route. That does hurt, but I'm doing okay. I'm staying strong. Kind of been feeling a bit nostalgic today, so I've been watching old shows that I grew up on and shit. But other than that, not really much else going on. I've been working on some new music ideas here and there, stuff like that. So yeah, you know, it does hurt to know that the chick that I got with, it does hurt to know that she was a troll. Especially when I was 100% honest with her, and she couldn't even be fucking honest with me one fucking time.
Well, with that all said, unfortunately, Cyraxx is alone, will always be alone, and he'll never find that special someone. Unless it's one of those bed bug or lice bugs, then maybe, just maybe. I've been saying for a while now, if Cyraxx just takes all those scabs he flicks into the corner of his room and builds them up into a doll, that could be a perfect person for him. That would be the greatest match he's ever ever had. A love deeper than any book could ever write. Anyways, thank you guys so much for supporting this series. Be sure to hit that like button. The more likes this episode gets, the more YouTube promotes it, and that brings more people's eyes here to this goblin. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. We're making our way up to the next goal here. Throw down your comments about the recent Raxenings. I'd love to see your comments down below, and I'll see you soon.
No, I didn't forget. The bedbug jug, I'm waiting for it. Bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug. I'ma need that shit. Run me that shit. My